Hey guys, welcome back.
Oh, you want me to say? Sorry, I didn't know.
We usually do an intro at the beginning.
Right, I didn't know if you want me to do it or if you.
It's all good.
No, it's fine.
It's fine.
No, just go for it. Go for it.
Welcome back.
Great.
Asagao, we're here.
Great.
I'm gonna step inside your booty.
Yo, roll it back. Scroll on the mouse wheel back a little bit. Up. Go ahead. Wait, up. Scroll back a little bit more. Just go ahead and play this out. Click.
Oh, shout outs to this real quick. This was Todd Rundgren. There's an album by Todd Rundgren that looks like this. Anyway.
There we go. Chapter 2.
Here it is. It's fucking happening.
Chapter 2.
Look how worried he looks. In some ways, it was a huge disappointment that Jirard wasn't in my class. In other ways, it was a relief. I longed to see him again, to talk to him, and to feel his warmth. But that would have been way, way too distracting in class. Guys, I'm feeling good about this. Especially with Mai around. Mai's got to be happy that I'm not trying to doink Jared. When lunch finally rolled around, I sprang from my desk like a rocket shooting out into space.
Hana.
Whoa, Hana, calm down.
Hurry up, Mai. I'm really, really hungry today.
I'm sure you are, Hana. Hungry for Jirard.
What? Pardon?
Nothing. Let's go.
As Mai and I approached the normal boots table, Jirard flashed around an IBK with a gray wizard's hat, a long beard, and a huge dorky grin on its face.
See what I mean? Check it out. It's Greybeard the Bay. He's one of the rarer finds and is said to lack a gender, not participating in either norms, but preferring to be referred to as a he.
We squeezed into the tables as the rest of the boys looked on bemused.
I like his cloak. Right? Most of the versions I saw were missing it, but they were still trying to charge almost full price for him. It was ridiculous.
The boys nodded slowly. Nobody else seemed to know what to say, despite Jirard's intense enthusiasm.
Well, congratulations.
That laugh.
Thank you.
Jirard glowed with pride.
Stop echoing me.
Jirard glowed with pride. Thank you.
Thank you.
Completely oblivious to the weird looks he received from students at the other tables. He truly didn't seem to care what other people thought about him. I had no idea how he could stick to his guns without feeling even the slightest bit of shame.
Because I don't give a shit. Let's fight. I'll fight you in the street.
Oh, shit. As Jirard returned to his seat, I waved sheepishly at him.
Good morning. Good morning, Hana. Good morning. How are you?
Good morning.
I'm great. Thank you. How are you?
I'm fantastic. Even better now that I've seen you. I couldn't wait to show you Grandbeard.
Yeah, he looks really cool. Super cute.
Awesome! Yeah, apparently Grandbeard casts magic with his hair, and his secret weapon is his eyelashes.
Oh, that's the same thing with Bayonetta. Now that he mentioned it, Grandbeard's long lashes stretched from his face in a somewhat creepy way. Other than that, he looked like a cuddly old kitty, but those eyelashes...
Excuse me, can I see that figure?
A young student, probably a first year, approached the table and poked Jirard in the back.
Of course.
He turned completely around, chatting animatedly with the kid about the trade he made for Grandbeard and the myriad route it took to get to him. I watched him, happiness filling my heart. Jirard was just so cool.
Hell yeah, I'm fucking rad. What's up, dudes?
Even in the times I had stayed true to myself in my old school, I ended up feeling a constant gnawing anxiety, wanting to take it back or make up for it again so it would go away. Jirard just seemed to be happy. When he was around, even I could show my interest in his strange hobby without feeling bad about it. Earlier in the year, I would have felt more embarrassment for him than he did. As I looked more closely at Grandbeard the Bay, I remembered my own Chibupa. A sudden thought occurred to me. I was probably in the same boat as Jirard. If anybody ever found out about her, I'd be mocked to hell and back. Probably not as bad as Jirard, given that I was a girl, but I could already hear the whispers pointing out that I had no business being involved in Normal Boots Club when I was clearly such a weirdo. Mimi would never let me forget it either, would she? Every time I ran into her in the bathroom, she'd mock me. Maybe people would even try to take Chibiupa away from me. A featherlight touch tapped me on the shoulder and my dark thoughts were banished. Mai motioned for me to come closer to her and leaned to whisper in my ear.
What do you think about Jirard's itty bitty kitty collection? I mean, honestly speaking?
Honestly? I think they're cute.
Mai shot me a weird look, then shrugged. I guess.
And I admire how much dedication it probably takes to collect something for so long. Mai nodded passively, apparently quite aware that I was backtracking. I turned away, cheeks burning. When we were finished eating, Mai and I dumped our trays and headed for the door.
Hana!
Mai and I turned, and an eager Jirard ran up to us.
Hey, Hana. I was hoping I could walk you back to class today. What do you think?
Really?
Me? Why?
Yes, you, of course, you. In that case, I will entrust you with your care.
Ugh. Mai clapped Jirard on the back, then gave me a wink and a thumbs up. But...
Hasta la vista, baby.
Hasta la vista, baby. Hey, Jared, wait up.
Great.
I want the D, dude.
Jirard glanced over his shoulder and upon seeing Mai's enthusiastic form barreling towards him, immediately sprinted out the door. Unfortunately, if there was one person on this earth who could give Jirard a literal run for his money, it was Mai. She dashed through the door and clouds of dirt kicked into the air around their chase, a veritable sandstorm spitting through the Asagao campus. Anyways, what's up?
Nothing's up. I just wanted to hang out with you. I mean, I know we just saw a ton of each other at the flower festival and everything, but... Well...
At the mention of the flower festival, we both fell into an odd silence, memories floating in the space between us. Yeah, that sounds great to me.
Great.
Jirard beamed at me and pushed the cafeteria door open. We stepped into the fresh spring air, the remnants of Mai's chase still drifting in the distance before us. Now that Jirard and I were alone, I didn't know what to talk about. It was weird. We had feelings for each other. How are we supposed to talk? Jirard strolled next to me, staring up into the deep blue sky. Think of something, Hana. Chibi Upa's doing well, by the way.
Really? Is she? That's great.
She's really so cute, and she's small, so she doesn't take up that much space. I can see how having a whole bunch of itty-bitty kitties would be appealing. So much cuteness, and you can see it every time you wake up.
Right? That's exactly how I feel about it. It's just really fun, and if you can find something to brighten up your day, why not do it? Life can already be hard enough, so we shouldn't make it harder for anybody.
Right? But as I beamed at Jirard, a memory wedged itself into my mind. A memory from just before I came to Asagao. A memory that involved one of my past friends. We shouldn't make it harder for anybody, huh? But...
Oh, so today I got some news about the Princess Pumpernickel.
Oh! Princess Pumpernickel?
She's the rarest itty-bitty kitty figure. Supposedly there's only 3 copies of her in existence. Apparently some collectors are starting to think she doesn't even exist. One compiled this huge list of information about the supposed figure and posted it online, and now the community split on it. Even direct feedback from the Itty Bitty Kitty Committee didn't calm the flame war.
Waiting for the
it's
Itty Bitty
gotten
Kitty Committee.
intense.
Just waiting for that joke. Do you think it exists?
Absolutely. Of course I do. Why on earth wouldn't they? They'd be a waste of time and money on the Itty Bitty Kitty... That would be a waste of time and money on the Itty Bitty Committee's part, and it would make their fan base very angry. What purpose would that serve? Even in the event that they didn't have one before this outrage, they'll be starting up production as we speak.
He sighed dreamily.
I can't wait for the day I have my very... Bitch, I'm reading.
Bitch, I'm reading.
I can't wait for the day I have my very own Princess Pumpernickel. Can you imagine?
I shook my head. I had no idea what it was like to long for something so intensely, nor to stay so upbeat in the event of an almost inevitable failure. Seriously, only 3 copies in the entire world, and the developers probably owned one of those for sure. But Jirard was undeterred.
I've wanted it ever since I started first collecting. You could say the dream of having it was what sparked my fascination with IBKs in the first place.
That's so cute. We stopped in front of the door to my classroom, and Jirard saluted me.
Thanks for listening.
Thanks for listening. Well, I'll be on my way. Thanks for walking with me.
No, thank you. Jirard disappeared to his own classroom, and I stopped to grab my math book from my locker before heading in. When I closed my locker door, Jimmy was there. Ah! What is this?
He's never gonna find it, you know.
I stared incredulously at him, and he pointed from his eyes to mine.
I'm watching you.
Jimmy slithered off towards the lower staircase, heading to his classroom on the first floor. I shook my head slowly. Sure, it was possible that Jirard wouldn't find his itty-bitty kitty figure, but I wanted him to find it. I really wanted him to find it. Surely there was some way I could help? So immediately after class, I made my way to Bluebell House. If I was going to help Jirard find Princess Pumpernickel, I needed to know what she looked like. I knocked on Jirard's door, and he instantly threw it open, as if he was waiting on the other side the whole time.
Hana, glad to see you. Why don't you come in?
Okay. Jirard's dorm room was surprisingly neat considering how many itty-bitty kitty figures he had. He must have cleaned it up a bit after the last time I saw him. Shane glared at me from his desk where he was bent over some kind of drawing pad. I smiled nervously at him and he huffed.
Chris? You know what to do.
You know what to do.
Hi.
And he went instantly back to his art. What did I ever do to him? Jirard scanned his room, and after a few seconds, he went to his desk and leaned ever so casually against it.
What's going on?
So what's going on? What brings you here? I saw you earlier today.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to bother you.
Say what?
Say what? You're not bothering me. Don't even worry about it. I'm always around when you need to talk to.
Apparently, finding the desk too uncomfortable, he perched himself on the couch, grabbing a pillow and hugging it close. He looked like a kid at a slumber party.
So, what are the deets?
Well,
I want to help you find Princess Pumpernickel, but in order to do that, I'm going to need some information. I tried my hardest to look imposing. My game face was on, but Jirard just laughed.
That's really sweet of you, but if I can't find it, there's no way you can.
You don't know that. Maybe I'll be in just the right place at exactly the right time.
Maybe. I guess so. Well,
He glanced quickly at Shane, then turned back to me with a mischievous smile.
there's a gaming convention happening this weekend, and we were all planning to go. Maybe you can come along.
Shane's pencil broke mid-stroke. He cursed softly.
what?
A convention? I've never been to one. What are they like?
Well, they're a place to find out about cool games, buy neat fan gear, meet people, and mostly hang out with friends. Almost like a vacation. I know they're intimidating because of all the people, but they're really fun. You should totally come.
Shane very audibly sighed. Jirard glanced at him, the picture of concern.
Got artist's block? Something like that. Anyways, there are always people selling IBKs there, and maybe someone will have Princess Pumpernickel. It's worth a shot, isn't it?
An image of the map Jirard was drawing as I asked him to the flower festival popped back into my head. He'd been prepping for this for weeks. Well, I'd love to come help. Mike can come too, right?
Yeah, definitely. The more the merrier. Oh my god. Really? Oh, did you drop an ink blot again? Man, today is not your day. No, it really isn't.
Shane just sipping on that haterade.
Yeah.
Oh, but how am I going to get out of class on Friday?
The Normal Boots Club has special permission slips to go, so I'll just add your name to the list.
The Normal Boots Club had permission to skip class? I never heard of such a thing. So this was the might of their power?
Yay!
In that case, I better get my homework done. Don't want to be doing any on the trip.
All right.
Oh,
Great. Man, now I'm even more excited. It'll be the best one ever. Eh, Shane? Kill me now.
Oh my god, dude. Shane is a hater.
A road
A road trip with the Normal Boots Club? Getting to go with them to a convention? This was the greatest day of my life! The amount of effort Mai and I put into our homework that week was only matched by our rabid excitement at the slowly approaching weekend. For the first time in forever, Mai didn't procrastinate. When we studied together, she actually helped instead of mooching off my work. Not that I usually minded. As we packed our bags the night before, slight trails of blood kept falling from Mai's nose. What?
Oh, Jirard.
So, to give you an idea, Alex, nosebleeds in these dating sims and animes and mangas is a trope for when someone like is having sex or like
Is like sexually aroused?
yeah, and
Got
so their nose starts bleeding. That's what that means.
Got it. Mai, you sure you're okay?
Oh, totally. I'm totally fine.
So it was that on Friday morning, Mai and I stumbled out into the pre-dawn light, eyes barely even open. It was chilly that morning, and we huddled together as we walked to Asagao's iron wrought front gates.
Hey, Mai, Hana.
Hey, Mai, Hana. Hey, guys. Good morning.
Jirard waved vigorously at us as we approached, and I resisted the urge to clamp my hands across my ears.
Good morning.
Good morning. Are we all ready to go yet?
Dude, Mai can get it, dude. Look at that. That's good fashion. Jirard glanced at the others. Jared, John, Continue, Satch. Everybody was there, spreading yawns between each other like the plague.
No, we're still missing some people.
Really?
Missing some people? Who on earth? Hana's looking like she's the front man of Weezer.
Hey.
Hey, guys. Sorry we're late.
Fucking Comic Sans. I jumped and skittered several feet away. Ian and the rest of the Hidden Block Club were behind me, looking just as miserable as I felt.
Awesome.
Awesome. Sweet. We're ready to go.
I don't know if we could hang out if you said that all the time. Like every time something awesome happened.
I used to do that. That's why I did that noise.
You used to go, awesome!
Yeah.
Like Opera Man?
No, it was more like awesome.
Oh, that's that's better than singing it.
I did several takes, and I think Carl liked that one the most.
Awesome!
Awesome.
I figure who. Wait, you guys are coming too?
Of course, it's a video game convention after all.
But we're enemies.
That's adorable.
Ian brushed past me.
Oh, everyone,
Guys.
hold on.
Get out your phones.
This is the first time we've seen Youngtown in the game.
Guys, get out your phones.
Guys.
Go to YouTube.
Take a second.
Type in
Chris,
Youngtown.
put in bold font on the whole screen. I want to see nothing on the screen. All I want to see is subscribe to Youngtown.
Take your phone out. Go to YouTube.
YouTube.com/Youngtown.
Search Youngtown.
Search-
YUNGTOWN.
Go there.
Youngtown.
Sub to Youngtown.
Yep.
Subscribe to him.
Go
Do it.
click his channel. It's the one with the dude with the backwards hat.
Do it.
And hit subscribe.
Do it. I guarantee success or your money back.
Sub to Youngtown.
Sub to that face.
Sub to Youngtown.
Sub to
Look at
Youngtown.
that
Sub
face.
to Youngtown. All right. We might be enemies, but we're also friends.
Frenemies?
Oh, yeah.
Aw, yeah. Frenemies who sincerely want the best for each other.
So, friends then.
No, frenemies. If we don't get going now, we'll miss the train, and I'm not up for waiting another 2 hours for the next one.
Jared's dressed exactly like I'm dressed right now.
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Right. Everybody, sail out.
Sail out.
Sail.
We piled into the tiny train, which at such an early hour was mostly occupied by little old men and ladies on a day trip. They watched us enter the train with something like abject terror. One lady hid her purse as we passed. Eventually, Mai, Jirard, PBG, and I found an empty compartment and piled in. Jirard peered out the window, head flicking like a dog's as he watched the trees pass by. Oh my god. You know, like hyperventilate. So, what are we gonna do when we get there? We
I don't know, probably wander around.
Uh-huh.
I heard there's supposed to be a pregame somewhere on the second floor.
pregame?
We have to check in first, but after that, everybody can do whatever they want.
Oh,
You okay with that? I guess I didn't check with you before.
what? I've never been to a convention before and I'm really nervous. What if I get lost? I don't know much about games either.
Conventions are so fun, though. You'll be fine. Don't even worry about it.
I smiled weakly at Mai. It was easy for her to say something like that. She was a social butterfly with a bright and vibrant personality. No matter where she went or who she talked to, she glistened. I, on the other hand, was me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it really is just a bunch of fans gathering to have fun. No one's going to grill you about why you're there. Everybody wants to have a good time.
I guess so.
Huh. If you want, you can stick around with me. It might get a little boring, but I won't mind the company.
I searched Jirard's face, wondering whether his offer was sincere. Jirard was such a nice guy, but it was hard to tell whether he was doing things just to be nice or whether he sincerely wanted to do them. Did he feel responsible for me, or did he feel obligated to help people out?
Yo, that's a real complaint people have with me.
Like, why are you doing this? What the fuck? What's your game?
Everyone thinks I'm trying to get something from them when really I just genuinely do nice things.
Yeah, I don't understand. I don't understand why you would ever like not accept something nice from someone.
Sure.
I understand like people might be trying to take advantage of you, but as long as you take what everybody says at face value, you can't be in the wrong.
Right.
He was, after all, this nice to everybody. I didn't want to hang around him and wreck the convention he'd been planning to go on for months. He had a map, for heaven's sakes. I would get in the way. I didn't want to be trailing him around like a kindergartner afraid to leave her mom either. Still.
I appreciate it, or I don't want you to have to babysit me.
So this is rough, okay? Because here's the thing. If it was me trying to date you, Alex Louis Faciane, I would say, I don't want you to have to babysit me. Because I know you, like the real you, would be like, you kind of want to get your shit done, and you don't want to have to be like the group dad.
I don't want to be a burden.
Right.
Whenever we do conventions together, everyone looks at me to be the leader, and I'm always like, guys, I have to meet thousands of fans. If I was the group leader,
if I rolled with you,
you would just be following me and taking photos all day.
Right.
I don't want to do that to you. So I get that.
So the question is, right now, I have to kind of decide, like, do I want to be, should I be role-playing Hana? Should I be role-playing Hana? Or should I be, like, trying to, like, do right by what I know about Jirard? Because here's the thing. I could be making Hana happy on one hand, but maybe, like, being brave is, like, what she needs to do to be better. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Or you want to hang out with me, and that could get me points with you, but also maybe I will actually annoy you.
The other thing, too, though, is that you also need to get tournament points.
Right.
So your decision, what I would do, Alex, is, because you can roll back your choices. So I would pick a choice and then check the tournament points and see if you got any points for your decision. Because you need a certain number of tournament points in order to successfully woo me or not.
So maybe I should, so maybe I should do the babysitting one, see what happens, and then roll back?
Yeah, you totally can.
All right, so I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do this.
What?
Babysit you? Okay, yeah, that's you.
What? Babysit you? Of course not. You're a full-grown woman. I couldn't babysit you if I wanted to. Not that I want to. I definitely don't want to. Wait, not that I don't want to because I don't want you around, but because I'm not a creep.
So should I look at this?
Yeah.
I got 5 points.
You got tournament points.
Okay, so I should just.
So I think you should keep playing.
Do I want to get?
No, that's the trick. My ending is the only ending. My route is the only route where maxing out all tournament points is a bad thing.
So I want to kind of just get.
You want to get somewhere in the right zone.
All right.
I'm gonna stop talking now.
The train shuddered and pulled into a station. My heart leaped into my chest, but everybody else cheered and whooped.
Yeah!
Time to get this party started.
Maya and PBG grabbed their stuff and dashed straight off the train, but Jirard waited by the door while I pulled my backpack down from the upper racks.
You ready for this?
I think so.
Aw, yeah.
Aw, yeah. Great, let's go.
The convention hall and the hotel we were staying at were both located smack dab in the middle of the city, surrounded by a torrent of rushing cars and people sprinting down the street. The 4 of us wandered into the hotel lobby. Maya and I had a room together, being the only 2 ladies on the trip. I grabbed the room key and led the way to our temporary home. How can she afford this if she's like so poor? Also, check this out.
Right.
Check
Well,
this
everyone, you have to remember everyone's rich. Except for her.
Oh, so Maya just was like,
probably.
All right.
That's what I would assume.
this is, I don't know about this.
A white bookstore?
Yeah. Seems a little racially charged.
Oh, come on.
All right. I pushed open the door and came into a delightfully airy room. It looked relatively clean, and I sighed with relief. It would be nice to have a quiet space to retreat if I ever felt overwhelmed.
Yay!
Heck yeah!
That's like legit what I do at every convention. It's like, I'll go down for like a couple hours and I'll
be like,
all right.
oh, the hotel's tight.
Yeah, I just need to like go be in the hotel because then nobody bothers me for a little bit. Yeah,
I gotcha.
Mai sprinted past me and flung herself, luggage and all, straight onto the bed. Mai!
Oh my god, I love hotel beds. They're so soft. I call the spot by the window.
Whatever you say. Maybe quiet wasn't the right word. Mai and I set our stuff to the side and spent a few minutes gathering our bearings before getting ready to head back outside. Mai, I'm kind of scared. I don't know anything about conventions. I don't want to feel stupid or out of place, and I don't want to have to follow anyone around. See, this is tough because I'm like a veteran of conventions.
Hana.
Mai set her fist against my temple, twisting it playfully.
You're way too serious. It's just a convention. Either you have a good time or you don't, and then you go home and everyone forgets about it. Sometimes I get the feeling you think if you make one mistake, it's going to haunt you to your grave. Life is way more forgiving than that.
But you don't understand. I have to step inside Jirard's ass.
Right, that's the whole joke. So let's get going.
Easy for her to say. She was an entirely different breed of person than I was. Sighing, I followed Mai down to the convention floor. The convention took place across a myriad of rooms: free play, quiet lounge, merchant's alley, tournament rooms, demonstrations, tiny lecture halls for performances, stages for cosplay contests, and the like. Mai and I headed to the main lobby to get our badges and found the guys doing the same thing.
Man, are you guys excited or what? Am I ever? I heard there was a big celebrity here. They apparently started one of those games or something. There's a chance they'll go to the party tonight.
This is like perfect.
I'm just saying, you know where I'll be. You're going too, right, Jared? I don't really know about that. Oh, come on, I can't go alone.
I identified myself to the lady at the counter and grabbed my con pass, a small piece of paper tied to a lanyard. I slipped it over my neck.
Hana.
Well, Hana, do you want to take a look around?
Sure. Jirard and I started off for the merchant's alley, but as I glanced back, the rest of the crew dispersed. Nobody followed us. Wait, where are they going?
Everyone has something different they want to see, and I heard some of them wanted lunch, so they're going that way.
Lunch? Come to think of it, I was pretty hungry. We didn't eat breakfast in our rush to get to the train.
So this is Merchant's Alley.
This is my favorite part of conventions. We walked into a giant room, every inch of it lined with tables, booths, and people. Jirard cast his arms to the side in a grand gesture and nearly clotheslined a man. He drew his hands back in sheepishly and headed over for the very first booth.
Do you see anything you like?
I glanced across the room, darting from table to booth to stall. There were some things I vaguely knew about, stuff that was on t-shirts and even on TV from time to time, Nario and Nokemon and the like. But there were way too many things that were completely alien to me. Monsters, grizzled old men, designs on t-shirts, plushies, body pillows, action figures, and most of all, piles and piles of video games. It was daunting, and I was completely out of my element. I shook my head.
Oh. Well, what games have you played?
I've never owned a console, so...
Really?
Really? Never?
I don't really know what most of this stuff is.
I see.
Jirard trailed off, then with a grunt, he turned to me and saluted.
Hana.
Hana,
Yes?
allow me to teach you a thing or two about video games.
Teaching me about video games? Was that even something I was really interested in? Aside from a handful of games I played with my neighbor as a kid, I only had my gameless 4DS and my mobile game. Did I really want to be a gamer?
Or did you really just want to be with that one video gamer? What up?
What
up?
Sub to Youngtown.
Something.
Didn't you come in here to search for Princess Pumpernickel?
Oh,
Apparently Jirard remembered for the first time his itty-bitty kitty map. He dug around his pocket and withdrew it, shoulders sagging.
well, in that case, I don't want to drag you around while I do this boring stuff.
Damn.
You can go do something else if you want.
Oh, jeez. So either I spent my time wandering around the convention alone or I followed Jirard around like a baby duck. There was no way I was going to go with him while he was searching for IBKs. I knew I would get in the way. Jirard was just trying to be nice by including me. So if I wasn't going to go with him, what was I going to do? Shit.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Shit.
So I just want to tell you something, Alex.
Yes.
I just want to tell you this.
Okay.
I don't want to freak you out.
All right.
But
Okay.
because
Yes.
you made the babysitting option,
Uh-huh. I can't follow you.
you cannot follow me.
Right.
There is an option to follow me, but that's only if you insist to come with me.
Uh-huh.
So, do you want to roll back to that point? Or would you rather leave me alone?
I feel like I just need to trust what Hana said. Right? I'm playing as Hana. Right?
Sure.
Not as me, right?
Sure.
She doesn't want to be a fucking, burden to Jirard. I got 5 tournament points for saying that I didn't want to follow you around. So maybe I should go to the free play room to learn about video games? Or, I wish that they told me who went and did what. You know what I mean? Because this is just a random choice otherwise.
Yeah, I've only done the other route, so I don't know. I've never seen this before.
Fuck. All right. Well, shit. Fuck.
It's up to you, Alex. Whatever you think, man.
I'm gonna go to the free play room.
All right.
Fuck it, Beard Bros. I think I'll go find that free play room. After all, the free play room was the place you could play as many games as you wanted for free. People wouldn't bother me, and it would probably be dark. I could practice in peace and maybe even try a few other games while I was there. Seemed like a smart move. No, wait. So no one's in the free play room?
I don't know.
Fuck,
You
man.
can roll. We can roll back.
So if I roll back, I can go to grab something to eat.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm pretty hungry, so I'm gonna go eat.
Oh yeah.
Aw, yeah. All right. Sounds good to me. You're gonna be okay.
I think here's my long game. I want to stay social because I want to make sure that there's no drama going on that's gonna like fuck up my chances with you. Does that make sense?
Sure.
So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go be like a bro. Hana's journey to me seems like it's about becoming her own person.
Sure.
So I'm gonna go do the friendly thing. I think some people went to go eat. I got confirmation from that from you. I'm gonna do it.
Okay.
Fuck it. Of course. It's only a crowd. I've been in crowds before.
Great. But I'll meet you back at the free play room when I'm done.
God
It should only take me about an hour or so. Go.
Fuck it. I'm gonna go back to the free play room and meet him there.
No. Yeah.
Yeah, right. I'll see you then.
Jirard-
Jirard nodded, glanced at his map, then jogged to the back of the room. I waved at him until he disappeared into the flow of people. I was well and truly alone. Okay, this is fine. This is cool. Just had to find out where the food court is. No trouble at all. All right, you want to call it here?
Yeah.
All right.
Next time on Beer Bros.
We'll find out if I totally ruined everything next time on Beard Bros.
Later, man.
Later, brothers.